everyone. How are you? Visionary entrepreneurs, life changers. Gosh, today I'm actually doing some experiment. I'm now in my room live, and at the same time I'm recording it and also live streaming it to my YouTube channel. So we will see how it's working. Oh, I get some echo. Hold on one moment. So bear with me. I need to go to the, for example, I need to go to the YouTube channel to mute my live at that place because I have two screens live at the same time. So you need to mute there and go back to your Zoom meeting so that you will not be distracted. Okay, so I hope this experiment will be successful. All right, I'm also recording, and after this, after I get my recording saved on my own computer, after I finish this session, I will see if the YouTube channel live is successful or not. If it's good, I do not need to upload my recording up to YouTube. Otherwise, I still have some recording on my computer, right? It's just like for the safety, right? For the extra plan. Wonderful, everyone. Today, normally on Monday afternoon, 2 p.m. Eastern time is our Momentum Monday. Right, suppose today should be our almost like 88th, I think 88th episode, but because of special events for this whole week, for 5 days, is our Make More Content Challenge. Are you guys joining us? And by the way, today I want to be fully honest with you, all of you, okay? Right before this session, actually, I'm behind my schedule. I was quite a little bit like frustrated. I would honest share with you, and so many people were talking about imposter syndrome, right? I was thinking maybe I was in part of that as well. I pretend that to be successful, to be so impactful, right? Through all this like 13 years of a coaching practice, I have been built up like a great community with thousands of entrepreneurs in my communities, in my email list. And every day I've been sharing, you know, creating since the day one, right? 13 years ago, I've been doing what I love to do and I'm passionate to do. But for this new challenge I created, Make More Content Challenge, I actually invest in 5 figures to, you know, to one of the great mentors I'm following now. And every week he's teaching us, and I created my, the whole challenge. This is actually not my first challenge. I did my challenge before, like, for example, 1 movement away challenge. And I also did some like a 7-day, I forgot the exact name, but it's like a 7 days strategic or like a new person. I forgot a strategic name. 7 days, some kind of boot camp. It's a 7-day boot camp. Okay, to help you from the new year beginning, how to really get your business plan and to create your abundant life and also business like that. I did those challenges before, were not successful. So even though I had some, like I provided for free, okay, previous challenges are all for free. So I had some attendees and guided them and did some great results. But from that, I did not really make money, okay. So, and now I invest in 5 figures. So I follow my coach. He's very famous, and actually he's very successful as well. And quite some of his students are also making success. So I thought I will make success as well. It's always like before you invest in something, that's almost like a promise or like a half certainty, because they are so good, so great, and they are teaching you such kind of successful strategies and practice. Supposedly the opportunity for you to be successful will be big, right? So I recreated my new challenge. It's called the Make More Content Challenge for 5 days. And I super love all this great information. I will share with you a little bit later. Actually, I've already done 2 times. And for these challenges, I want to charge people. So by the first 2 times, I want to give more people these opportunities I provided for free. Invite people into my challenge group. But guess what? Thousands of people are even in my email list, over 100. Okay, over hundreds of people registered, but none of them are really paying it. And some of them they did attend my previous challenges. And they get great results, and they provided testimonials, everything, right? It sounds like everything is great, but still nobody's paid. And from my mentors, all the successful mentors, you know, I follow the Tony Robbins, I follow Dean Grossassi, I follow the, you know, Russell Brunson, you know, all those great mentors. They, of course, they all had their like humble beginning, right? They had their like strugglings and failures and breakthroughs, whatever, right? All these ups and downs, they did share those stories. But because now they are successful, none of them are sharing at this really like live moment, that kind of a failure, right? And how they turned over that kind of situation. And now I'm here in this situation, really live in this situation. I want to share with you, okay? I want to be totally true to myself and also to you, okay? To share about what I'm struggling with now. And normally you cannot get this from those mentors, right? They're all like already successful. And you would always wondering how it worked for them, right? It's not still working for you. So that's my, a little bit, I was quite frustrated as, oh, dozens of people registered and dozens of people confirmed to like go into the events, but they did not really either register or did not really like pay for it and did not really show up. So that's the struggling I am with. And I remember last night I was not sleeping very well. I was thinking about what should I do? Because previously I opened a free, right, for people to join so I can teach them. I was super excited and it's new content. But now I would how to say that, I would adhere to my values. I feel like I do not want to keep giving free. If it's always free, and I do not feel that kind of fulfilled, because people are not really getting the best values from it. They're just like, oh, this is free, and just try it and see how it's going, and then they leave, right? Even though some of them went through the 5 days, some of them did not finish 5 days. They just catch up partial of it, and they still get great results and also inspirations and activity. But after that, because they did not put their commitment, did not invest in themselves, they do not really get into the next step, really in-depth coaching and helping them, right? So this time I made my decision. I will not compromise. I will just only coach those people who paid and who invest in themselves. So that's why even people, dozens of people registered and confirmed to go into the events, and nobody paid. So that's why I'm here. And last night I did not sleep well. And this morning, so when I woke up, because the kids also just went to the new schools, I had so many things going on, right? But for this specific live events, I was not excited. I was super looking forward to it, but I was not excited because nobody really paid and get into this challenge. And even though dozens of them there. So that's why I do not want to bother to remind them too much. Because if they did not invest in themselves, if they did not commit to themselves, they will not, even though you urge them, even though you push them, they will not really take serious actions. I know that will not do them the best. So initially I was thinking, okay, one way I will not compromise myself to keep providing free great content, really great content, I believe so. But then another way I was thinking, what should I do? Because I do not want to waste this opportunity, right? Waste this time, because it's supposed to be make more content challenge. So, and this morning when I woke up, it's already like behind my schedule. I was, oh gosh, what should I do? I was still not quite sure about what should I do. And, because nobody's really showing up and nobody's really like investing themselves. Should I just do it by myself? Right? It's quite embarrassing. And initially I was even thinking, should I share this kind of a situation or not? Right? Eventually, when I was reviewing, about my purpose, about my code, this is right today, actually, the day one challenge of this Make More Content Challenge. Day one is about the content purpose. It's really about purpose, about the why behind everything you are creating. So I'm taking this as a perfect opportunity for me to reflect why I'm doing this. At some kind of low point when it's early morning, right? When it's morning, when I woke up, I was quite like my head. I just had some like big dreams, not very positive dreams, I just like not good dreams. I could not remember it, but I just know that feeling. I was quite like it's like still like, do you have that kind of experience? You slept like long time, but you still like feeling like drowsy, right? It's just like your head is full of clouds and not excited. So I recall through the 13 years of my experience in this coaching in entrepreneurship, this is almost like a very rare time I was not fully with myself and was not fully passionate and excited. I was even thinking about like 1 second or 2 seconds about quitting. gosh, I could not, I told God, I said, God, I could not keep doing this. And I've been pouring my heart, pouring my great, inspirations and content and compare with many great ones. I know that I had my gifts here to empower other people. Because I had my, like, for example, my private clients, coaching clients, I know that kind of aha and transformation experiences with them. But still, the results compared with my big vision, colorful vision is right beside me. Okay, it's by my bookshelf. Every day I can look at it. Those beautiful, colorful, big visions. And just by this morning, for 2 seconds, I was thinking about, oh God, I could not continue like this. Is this not making me fulfilled? I've already put in too much efforts into it, but it's still not enough good positive results I'm saying. So sounds like you're not helping me at all. I was talking to God. I was like, you're not helping me. So why should I keep doing this? Right? I was quite frustrated. And then I was still thinking, what should I do? What should I do? Do I just let this day go by? Because normally I've been keep doing this Momentum Monday for 87 episodes. You can see that weekly 87 episodes is already 1.5 years, right? And I was thinking, I could not. Okay, this is now time to think about my why. Why? Is this my true thing? That I would commit to it no matter what? So this is a really right time to test myself, right? I was asking myself, why I'm doing all these things? It's just for people to pay me? It's just for money? Or is this really, really something I'm called to do? I'm meant to do, no matter what. So while I was recording my purpose, recording what I'm called here to do, that kind of even though I had no proof now, right? There's nobody paid or signed yet. I was thinking about that. Wow, I'm here to do this. This is very firm compared with all other things I could do. I know I'm capable. I could do. I had my executive MBA. I had coaching experience already, right? I had a mentoring experience. I had IT background, and I'm good at the parenting. I can do so many things. With everything I choose, if I really put my time and efforts into it, I know I will do it good. But this thing, I don't know why it's super difficult. It's super difficult. So I was relating to my marriage, right? I said, God, sounds like whatever I put pour my heart and soul and put my best efforts into it, it's the least I could see the results. Why? I said, God, why? I was asking him. But when I was recording my purpose and why I'm here and my vision, I know that it's unique. It's like nobody else could have the same call and the same vision as I have. And how could be this wrong, right? So I also remember some of my mentors said if it's the exact words I could not remember, but the meaning is the more if it's what you're called to do, the more it's really your purposeful thing, it could be the more difficult it is, right? So when it's more difficult, do not give up. So I was reviewing all this kind of vision, purpose, and that kind of a strength come back to me a little bit more. Okay, even though I was still not super as passionate as before. Normally when I show up here, as you guys can recall my previous sessions, I was super passionate, abundant, that kind of mindset. But today I'm really a little bit feel like quite down today. So I was thinking, what should I do? And I was searching for answers, right, for myself, in my mind, in my heart. What can I do? I can still, contribute, and at the same time can grow myself. So instead of it, for example, today, if there are paid clients to attend this challenge, I was supposed to share with them. I print this copy here. This Make More Content Challenge. It's very like a virtual background. You cannot fully see it. So we have totally 12 pages. I prepared a great content actually to share with people the content purpose, day one, and all this like content purpose. What's the people's pains in business? Now I'm actually experiencing it. Okay, the pains, lack of constant leads and clients. I do have leads, but they have not converted them into clients yet, and lack of marketing and sales mastery. I feel like I have quite some good, marketing and sales muscles already, but still not like mastery. That's why exactly when I'm comparing myself with my successful mentors, of course, they are top mentors in this world, right? It's a little bit quite challenging for me to compare myself with them. But I do say that I was searching for what's the difference, why the same strategy, for example, they applied it worked for them, but why it did not work for me. Is it because of good lucks or bad lucks, or because of other things, right? I do see that there's some parts I need to still keep improve myself, read more, learn more, and especially do more of this kind of a contributing thing, right? Like Adam and S that is like do not overthink, but execute more. Okay, so it's today I'm doing exactly like this. I was thinking too much. I was frustrated. I said, why there's nobody paying me? And my content is so great, my teaching is good. And why, right? I was wondering why, because they're a man and woman. I was thinking of all these kind of weird reasons. And because my daughter told me reasons, because you are middle-aged Asian, your English is not so good, you look ugly. So she's, all this kind of, I know she's honest, she's not trying to hurt me, okay? But it's just like, you do not like makeup, and you do not look fancy, you do not look healthy, whatever, right? All these kind of reasons on who want to listen to you. My daughter is telling me all this kind of cruel truth. Maybe those are reasons, right? But another way I was thinking, majority reason because maybe my message is still not impactful enough. My message is not inspiring enough, or maybe I'm not true enough, right? I was pretended to be more like successful and impactful, but actually like now today I want to share with you my frustration is like I did so much, but the result is not ideal. So I'm now exactly in that journey. Okay, I guess many of you could not learn this from those successful mentors, and even I invested 5 figures, I could not learn from that. They just shared it through their story, but the story ending is already they are successful. So you never know in that exact live moment, what do they do? How do they like, I hope like in the near future, right, I will turn over to another side, but now I'm still here, okay? So that's exactly, I'm struggling, I'm, frustrated, and now I'm exploring what kind of a new ways I could create, I could keep executing. Definitely, I know that I need to read more, I need to do more live videos, okay? And so good, this week we have 5 days, every day I will come back here. Now I've already shared with you the truth. I do not feel embarrassed or whatever. I would just come here to challenge myself. So today is both my experiment, but also a challenge to myself. Okay, I hope you could get inspired. If you're lucky, you are joining us. So about the pens, about don't know how to create content, it's strategic to be attractive and converting, right? So I am sharing this. I know that compared to those ideal situation, I may not be so successful, but I know compared with some other entrepreneurs, I'm quite a few steps ahead, I believe. Even though now, during these challenges, when nobody is like constantly successful, during these challenges, how I could handle it. I'm glad that I'm still now being present and showing up and to deliver this live message and to share with you the truth and with my struggles. So at least maybe I'm a little bit better than some other entrepreneurs who are just hiding or maybe just giving up, right? So I hope this kind of exploration journey could support you as well. And I also share people's mistakes on content. Okay, for content, I've been creating for 13 years. I'm really enjoying it. I believe I have some great strategies and great inspirations there, and definitely can share and help with you. Okay, people say I summarized over 7 top mistakes people have, and then the content truth, all from my learning from all these great mentors and also my personal practice. And then also share with and this even for the one session, right? I will help you to really discover. I ask those coaching questions and guidance. I ask you to really align and find your true essence, who you are, your identity and what you are called here for, especially about the purpose, right? And today it's really like a challenging time, but at the same time for me to realign with my purpose. I know I'm called here to empower many, many people. I even on my vision board, I put the millions and even billion the number there. I want to empower so many other people, especially entrepreneurs. I know this world, split so much and separate so much, and and especially through pandemic, so much isolation. and how we could recollect people together. I really believe our entrepreneurs, especially people I call the abundant entrepreneurs, people with abundance mindset, people with a great purpose and a vision and a passion to help other people to transform many other people's lives and also recollect this world together. I really see that abundant entrepreneurs is the force. And like I mentioned about the movement I'm leading, it's called Abundance of All. I believe that abundant entrepreneurs will be this driving force to connect this world together and to really create abundance of all. Okay, I know Elon Musk, he's the number one, the richest person in this world. His vision is really bring people to Mars, right? He focuses on engineering, like technology, innovation to bring people to Mars. My vision is totally different. I believe that our human beings will stay on Earth because this is our promised land. But we will reconnect people together. We will love our Earth much, much more, and we will protect it, and we'll love each other. We will, really for this abundance of all, not just like human beings, but also all lives in this world, and also all the creations in the universe, right? We are here to really for that purpose of abundance. So that's my dream and also my vision, how to make, instead of like either you're escaping to Mars or maybe like exploring to Mars. I'm not against it. It's totally fine. Okay, but my purpose here is really how to connect people together and you really create abundant entrepreneurs and abundant people and for the purpose of abundance of all. So that's, and I still have this firm belief. So that's why even today I'm frustrated at the beginning, right? I'm still like a little bit not very like joyful, right? For I have no paid clients to join this challenge. I do not have that kind of a fully joy, right? But I do have this abundance mindset because of this purpose, because of this vision. I believe that I'm here doing the right thing. And I know maybe it will take longer than I expected. And it might take more efforts and hard work than I expected, right? But I'm fully in. I know that I'm fully committed. Okay, so I guide people who are taking this challenge to realign with their true purpose and their vision. And we clarify, and I also show them my vision board and help you to create your vision board as well. And then we help you to clarify your ideal niche, your purposeful and profitable niche, because the niche will really decide all your messages, your content, and your offer, right? Without a clear niche. And it could be really like a scattered and confusing and splitting all these kind of different directions or areas, right? That will confuse yourself and also your people, right? So you could not best serve them. So I'm happy that through all these years, I've already clarified my niche to empower visionary entrepreneurs and life changers like you to step up for your call and stand out as confident expert and thought leader in your field, so that you could transform and attract and really impact many, many other lives. Okay, so that's my niche. And also we teach you how to clarify your niche, how to use a different, those, we call like find that sweet spot, right? And find those who, what, and why. All those combined together, find your niche. And then also we cover about your solution and offer based on your niche. What are your solution types? The major categories will be your solution, and also the 4 types of offers. And different offers will be like, also why would people be attracted to you? We share all this kind of thing. And then we also share about the 5 types of entrances and the call to action. 5 types of call to action. And that's for every content. You do not want like aimless. You want all the content to be strategic, and also have these 5 types of call to action to make people into action. I do have those like quite some success through that, right? But it's still not as much as I want. And by the way, every day challenge after challenge, we have that day's challenge assignment. For example, to give your live video, by the way, we have a challenge group, okay, called Make More Content Challenge group with Springer. So when you get in that group, people are taking challenges. We had the previous students actually share their testimonials, share their live video, and share their their posts. And you are encouraged to share your learning or inspirations, your live video in that group. And also, we encourage you to share your ideal niche and also your solution and co-offer. at a high level, right? And prepare that your call to action. Get clear about what kind of call to action you prepare. All right, so that's actually, I want just, today is not because it's not directly teaching the make more content, right? I want to just briefly cover that, and I want to get back to this. And now it's almost like leading this challenge. And now I want, if you guys are not paying to get into the details, I'm challenging myself. So I will not waste this time. This is a great time. I know I had like a little bit struggling in the beginning, was not sure about what should I do, right? With all the other people joining me in this challenge and to pay for it. I know if I open this for free, there will be at least dozens of them joining, but I'm not compromising. I really want to hold you accountable and also my accountable. You know, I know my value is here. It's a great value. And also I want to hold you accountable to be fully commit to yourself and to pay for this kind of challenge. I know there are quite some like free challenges, but those free challenges, it's just like I attended quite many, including Tony Robbins and Dean Gross Access. Every year I have at least 1 or 2 times of like big mass challenge, right? Like dozens of hundreds of thousands of people, right? So many of people there. Like atmosphere is good, like it's very noisy, very busy, right? But the depths, I could not say it's really not lasting. I did attend the program, but results still not as much as I want. So, but I know that whichever clients, once they get into my community, get into my zone, I always hold them accountable to help them, support them from the beginning to the end, to really hold them steps by step to get to the next level. All this kind of a bricks and mortar kind of work, I help them from big vision, big purpose, and to step-by-step work. And that's the part majority other famous and successful but busy mentors, they could not do. They could not do that level. They just guide you at the higher level, and you could ask some questions, but then that's it. You are still by yourself. Okay, all those details, all this like a content and the strategies and how you apply, but still by yourself majority of the time. So that's the difference. I'm proud of myself that I make in my clients coaching. I really just work with them shoulder by shoulder, hands in hands. I help them to do every step to make the progress. I hold them accountable. So for example, through the summer, I also had a summer camp. It's called the Teen CEO. We empowered the 10 international teenagers to really, from just no crew, nothing, okay, from nothing, just the students, okay, and get their ideas, get their purpose, get their passion, and get interest into a tangible projects, and help them create a logo, create their message, niche statement, their marketing message, and their poster, their brochure, their website, and for their launching, okay, and their business partners, everything. We help them, and also provide like bonuses to help them do their personalities test to help them to prepare for the future. So such kind of support. And by the way, after the camp, we still have the group to support them continuous success. I want just to show that example is like, I'm here fully committed to your success. If you are committed to yours as well, okay? Sometimes I feel like, I just feel like I'm even more committed to my client's success, even sometimes more than them, because I'm there holding them accountable. I'm there is both their coach and mentor and cheerleader, everything, right? I'm their friend, I'm their thinking partner. I'm everything for them. I'm all there for them, okay? So because it's not just for you are my clients, but it's really for the purpose of all. I want to empower you to become this kind of expert and leader you are called to be, so that you can impact many other lives. This is just my honor. It's my call. I just feel like God called me to do this thing so I could empower many other leaders, and indirectly I could impact more and more lives. That's my contribution, my call in this world. Okay, so today, one challenge in addition to the first time YouTube live streaming, right? And I'm also challenging myself through these 5 days, every day, keep doing this sharing, right? Create new content. This is like creating content. And at the same time, I also challenge myself another part, because my daughter reminded me, and I also realized that as well. I'm not a very funny person, I would admit. I know I have a great sense of humor, but I'm at the same time, I'm also really like serious. I know that I'm like, my personal style is quite a bit like a Tony Robbins style, like Dean Gross, Russell Brunson. all men, right? All my mentors, gosh, and when I count, like Ed Manlett and then Myron Golden, all my mentors are men, successful and powerful men. I don't know why I choose them, right? So I know that I have a powerful leadership style. So I'm quite inspiring person, empowering person, visionary person, but I'm not like a typical girl, okay, not like a typical woman. Even one of my speaking mentor, I know, it's Clint Arthur, he told me that you're not like a woman. There's the other woman around him, right, with like all this like fancy dressing and makeup and jewelry, like fragrance, all this kind of thing, right? Like a big like show off kind of like those typical ladies. I'm not that style. So one time he was joking at me, you are not like a woman. Gosh, I hate that saying, right? So I am a woman. Maybe I come from China. I'm more like a philosophical instead of like more like I'm not like I'm more like a typical oriental kind of a style. It's more conservative, not want to use my experience to attract people. Right? That kind of I pay more attention to quality, to the essence of the person. And that's why when I make friends, I do not look at their outside. I just immediately I could pierce into their soul and into their heart. I could see if this person is a trustworthy, is a good person. It's really like a purposeful one. I only make friends with those people, right? It's just like those like reliable, good character and good soul people, right? I make friends with those people. So anyway, my style is not so like normally I do not make so many jokes, right? So I realized that my daughter said, oh, you're too serious. Your things are not funny. Okay, I realized that's one of my missing as well. It's not so funny. I know like Tony Robbins, I say they are not funny as well. They're serious, right? And but still they inspire so many people. So one side I'm giving myself that kind of excuse is even you are serious, but if your message is really good, you can still attract enough people. But on another side, I do feel like life is so heavy. Why should we be so serious, right? We should really have some like light stuff, some entertaining things, some like including jokes and everything, but healthy jokes, right? Inspiring jokes. I remember I admire one of the pastors. It's called Joe Austin. I know many people know him, right? Joe Austin. I just observed that why he's so popular. Contrast to his father's generation, those pastors, they're like a traditional one, they are a serious one, right? But he is more like modern style. And he would always starting with some jokes. And majority time is like spiritual related, right? Like God's kingdom related jokes. And after jokes, then he will start his message. I just observed that kind of a pattern. So, oh, that's great because he makes people laugh at first. And then he shares his message. It's much easier people to resonate with him. I feel relaxed because life is sometimes is really heavy, right? Including like today, I was quite gloomy before I jump onto this. And I'm really jump onto, I was quite reluctant only today for quite some years now. I just recall it's like so reluctant this morning. I get on on the camera, right? I was thinking, what should I say? And before this, I was thinking, okay, I have a dedication. Since now I want to make my message more funny. That's good news for you guys as well, right? And for me, maybe as well. So I was searching before I started this video. I was searching some like funny stories, and I just found. So initially, I searched for like funny stories for coaches. And guess what? I found all these funny stories about like sports coaches, right? It's about those league things or sports things. Okay, I was not really resonate with me. Okay, I keep searching, and I found okay some jokes or some stories from teachers because coaching and teaching is quite some related, right? So I saw, oh, those jokes and stories are very funny. So I kept some record there. I will share with you quite soon. And then I did other research related because I want the jokes to be meaningful. I do not want to become a comedian, right? Those like sometimes they're black. I don't know how do you call that, dark or dirty kind of jokes. I don't like those ones as well. And many jokes when I read them, I do not laugh at all. You know, I only laugh at some like inspiring ones. So that's why I need to search and find my style and find something resonate with me and even create something I could, you know, from myself, right? Instead of just searching for others. But at the beginning, I still want to, you know, I found something interesting I want to share with you, okay? Just for today's, for this interesting experience. Let me say, first is something like from teachers. I really like those the teachers with students, right? Funny things. Okay, one is about the senior moment and halfway through the semester. By the way, please feel free to comment under the video, okay? When you are watching even the replay, let me know. I don't know if you are watching from a YouTube live or you're watching replay later, okay? Please let me know comments. Maybe you have some great resource for funny stories or funny things. Share with me, okay? It's a good one, a healthy one, inspiring one, okay? Share under my, I know, like for example, TikTok, there are so many interesting, funny stories, but so far it's like very time consuming and some of them are quite dark and I'm not personally interested. Just feel like it's too much time consuming. But if you do have some great resource, please recommend under video, okay? And also I would appreciate your feedback because today is my first time trying to share with you some jokes, right? Some like funny stories. I hope it's really funny for you as well. Just honestly let me know, okay? Even though it's not funny to you, it's still fine. Just let me know, okay? I just want to get some feedback. So this story, senior moment. Halfway through the semester, the teacher discovered that the student was retaking the course, even though he's got a A- the first time through. So when the teacher asked him why, he had no recollection of having taken this class before. He said, but you know, he said, after mulling it over, I thought some of this seemed familiar. I just couldn't remember where I'd heard it before. That's one of the teacher's story. Another one, the teacher, okay, every day, I know they have so many students, they may have some great moments, funny moments. That's those moments make their teaching, you know, sometimes could be long day, right? It's like a very tiring day, but those moments could make their day like quite interesting. So another one is everybody is a critic. A junior in the teacher's like English class gave a big thumbs down to the autobiography he's read. By the way, I personally love autobiographies, those books when I was a teenagers. The student's reason is the author talks about only himself. I was laughing, okay, anyway, that's not a very big laugh, but I still think it's interesting to share with you. Okay, and let me share another too. Okay, today is just like our experiment, okay, to see if you really like those moments. Long ago, my mentor told me, okay, I'm just reading some story, okay, not exactly my mentor, okay. So this person said, my mentor told me to look into self-improvement. He used to be mumble a bit though. So now I don't have the discipline to actually build one, but I know everything about constructing shelves. Did you get it? Did you get it? I hope you get it, right? So the teacher told look into self-improvement, but because the teacher mumbled, so maybe this person heard about the shelf improvement, okay, shelf improvement. So this person focused on constructing shelves instead of building himself. Okay, and that's the one. So I know there are quite some, but I do not want to use all the time for it, just for something like that's like appetizer for you, okay? So today, my mentor told me if I want to achieve good things, I did have to make sacrifices. So anyone know where to buy live chickens for cheap? So the sacrifices, people are taking like either they buy chickens, right, for cheap than to sacrifice by live chickens. I know in my hometown, we used to have those live chickens. My dad, like the chef, right? They kill the chickens and to cook. It's very fresh. But nowadays, like all this kind of, there's no license in the market. All it's just like a butchered and like prepared, right? So, but interesting since people say sacrifice. They are not taking it as your own sacrifice, but it's like sacrifice of animals. Gosh, I hope there's no more sacrifice of animals. All right. So hope you enjoyed a little bit about that. So overall today, I'm thinking this is by the way, how long time is this? I think it's time for me to really have like an ending here just for today. And definitely I'm taking this challenge, make more content challenge. I'm doing it, okay, just walking my talk. Okay, I'm sharing with you what I'm teaching every day, just briefly what we will cover, but the majority of the time I'm also challenging myself to create new content and do the tests and new exploration, and don't be afraid of making mistakes. Okay, so let me know what maybe any inspirations you get, anything you maybe feel like it. Let me know, okay, or anything you think I could improve. I would really appreciate any of your feedback and comments. Thank you, everyone. We will see you tomorrow on my Make More Content Challenge Day 2. Okay, tomorrow will be on our arts of content. Make sure that you come back to watch. Okay, see you. Bye-bye. Oh, by the way, sorry. By the way, last moment, I shared our content challenge and the link in our post, so you could still join anytime you like. It's better like jump earlier, right, than later, so you can still get all this great full content. Because once I say people fully committed and join this challenge, I will share the formal content with them, and really starting from like including makeup, including like adding extra time to help you to catch up, to help you to really understand all this like from a purpose arts, science, strategies, and the movement to help you to create this content that you can make an impact in this world. Okay, let's all keep, doing what we are called here to do and never give up. Even though I know sometimes it's really challenging, but we can all, together with this guidance, with our faith and with our passion, we will go through it and eventually to another side. It's definitely, even though I could not fully see it yet, but I'm committed to it. So I'm in this journey. So I'm inviting you to go through this journey with me together. No matter where you are, don't get frustrated and, never give up, okay? Just like what we are doing now. So collect your courage and really realign with your purpose